in a local hotel, and when they found him, he had taken his own life. The fear of being exposed, and the shame that would follow drove him to this tragic end. This story is not just a tale of financial ruin, but a testament to the destructive power of negative thoughts and fear. Now let's pivot to a more uplifting narrative, one that involves a desperate man who found himself at the crossroads of despair and hope. This man, let's call him John, was in a situation that many of us might find familiar. He was struggling financially, his personal life was in shambles, and he felt like he was drowning in a sea of hopelessness. But then something extraordinary happened. He stumbled upon Napoleon Hill's book on self-confidence. John was skeptical at first. After all, how could a book possibly change his life? But as he delved deeper into the pages, he discovered something profound. The story of Mr. Darby and the little colored child resonated with him. The child's unwavering determination and the mysterious power she wielded over the adult struck a chord. John realized that this power wasn't some mystical force, but rather an embodiment of self-confidence and unyielding belief. He began to see parallels between his life and Darby's experiences. Just like Darby, who had stopped 3 feet from gold, John had been on the verge of breakthroughs many times but had given up too soon. He understood that the key to success lay not in external circumstances, but within himself. It was about harnessing the power of his mind, just as Hill described. John decided to put the principles of the book into practice. He started with the self-confidence formula, repeating it daily until it became ingrained in his subconscious. He committed to his definite purpose in life, visualizing the person he intended to become. It wasn't easy, and there were days when doubt crept in, but he persisted. As time went on, John noticed subtle changes. His mindset shifted from one of scarcity to abundance. He began to attract opportunities that he had previously overlooked. People started to respond to him differently, drawn to his newfound confidence and determination. It was as if the universe was conspiring in his favor, aligning circumstances to help him achieve his goals. One of the most surprising aspects of John's transformation was the speed at which it happened. Hill's assertion that riches come quickly and in great abundance once the mind is properly aligned proved true. Within a year, John had not only turned his financial situation around, but had also mended broken relationships and found a sense of purpose that he had never experienced before. John's story is a testament to the power of belief and the principles outlined in Hill's book. It's a reminder that success is not reserved for a select few but is attainable by anyone willing to cultivate the right mindset. The principles of self-confidence, definite purpose, and persistent effort are universal truths that have stood the test of time. As we reflect on John's journey, we're reminded of the importance of faith in oneself. The poet's words echo in our minds. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or late the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. This simple yet profound truth is the cornerstone of Hill's philosophy and the key to unlocking our potential. In conclusion, the impact of Napoleon Hill's self-confidence book on a desperate man like John is not just a story of personal triumph, but a beacon of hope for anyone feeling lost or defeated. It challenges us to look within, to harness the power of our thoughts, and to believe in the impossible. Because as Hill so eloquently puts it, success begins with a state of mind. And once we master that, the possibilities are limitless. As John's transformation continued to unfold, he began to notice more than just the tangible improvements in his life. There was a profound internal shift taking place. He had tapped into a wellspring of resilience and creativity he never knew he possessed. This newfound inner strength was not merely about achieving goals, but about the journey itself, the growth and learning that occurred along the way. John's mornings became a ritual of intention setting, where he would immerse himself in visualization and affirmations. This practice was more than routine. It was a sacred time of day when he would connect with his deepest desires and remind himself of his worth and capabilities. Each affirmation was a building block, constructing a mental fortress that protected him against the inevitable doubts and fears that life would throw his way. The changes in John did not go unnoticed by those around him. His friends and family marveled at his transformation, often asking him for advice or to share the secret of his newfound success. John was always quick to credit the principles he learned from Hill's book, but he knew that the real work had been internal. It was the commitment to change, the relentless pursuit of a better self, that had unlocked the doors to his potential. John's professional life flourished as well. Opportunities seemed to present themselves with a frequency that was almost magical. He received a promotion at work, not because he was the most skilled or experienced, but because he exuded a confidence and leadership that inspired those around him. His colleagues began to look up to him, and he found himself in a position to mentor others, sharing the wisdom and insights he had gained. But John's journey was not without its challenges. There were moments when he stumbled, when the weight of expectations and responsibilities threatened to overwhelm him. Yet in those times he drew upon the lessons he had learned, reminding himself that setbacks were not failures but opportunities for growth. He embraced these challenges, knowing that they were an integral part of his path to success. As he continued to evolve, John discovered a passion for helping others. He began volunteering at a local community center, offering workshops on self-confidence and personal development. It was here that he truly found his calling, realizing that his purpose extended beyond his own success. He wanted to empower others to believe in themselves, just as he had learned to do. Through his workshops, John met people from all walks of life, each with their own stories of struggle and triumph. He listened to their dreams, their fears, and their hopes, offering guidance and encouragement. In this role, John found fulfillment that transcended financial or material gain. He was giving back, creating a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment that extended far beyond what he could see. In the quiet moments, when John reflected on his journey, he felt a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the struggles that had once seemed insurmountable, for they had forged the person he had become. Gratitude for the book that had sparked a change in him, lighting the way in his darkest hour. And gratitude for the opportunity to impact the lives of others, to be a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of the human spirit. John's story is a reminder that within each of us lies the potential for greatness. It is a call to action, urging us to take that first step, to believe in our dreams, and to trust in our ability to achieve them. The journey may not always be easy, but with faith, perseverance, and the right mindset, we can overcome any obstacle and create a life of purpose and fulfillment.